Yeah, there are some pretty notorious anime characters out there who have done some pretty evil stuff. And then there are some who haven't done anything evil but have committed some kind of crime. Even though that doesn't make them evil, it's still something that makes you think twice about them and whether or not they should be forgiven. It's an interesting concept to consider whether these characters can still remain in their powerful positions despite their immoral actions. To be honest, they are not always meant to be forgiven as they may have done some irredeemable things. And these are the anime characters that shouldn't have been forgiven. Let's start with Mayuri from Bleach. He's a scientist and captain of the Gotei 13, and he's famous for his lack of morality and cruelty. He's so sadistic that he even experimented on his own daughter, which is not only unforgivable but also extremely heinous. This is why it is so surprising to learn that he has earned a place among the Gotei 13 and is even a captain. Despite his powerful abilities and the respect he has from his peers, he is still viewed with suspicion and mistrust, a reflection of his immoral actions. Nonetheless, he holds a powerful position in the Gotei 13, a testament to his abilities and the respect of those who know him. It is true that he will likely never truly be forgiven for his moral transgressions, but he is still allowed to remain in his current position, a sign that his strength and capabilities outweigh his questionable deeds. When it comes to student president, Satsuki Kiryuin will not be forgotten for a long time. Satsuki Kiryuin, the student president of Honoji Academy in Kill la Kill, is a powerful and intimidating figure whose authoritarian rule is respected by her students. In spite of her strength and ambition, Satsuki has her fair share of negatives. She's ruthless and isn't afraid to get violent to get what she wants. Her authoritarian rule has her students living in fear, and she doesn't show any mercy to those who oppose her. She even killed her own brother to gain absolute control, which is pretty unforgivable. But her negative traits don't take away from her popularity. People still admire her power and ambition, and even though she's done some pretty bad stuff, she's still held in high regard, proving that people can be forgiven if they have something valuable to offer. It's a fascinating concept that her students are willing to overlook her transgressions in favor of her strength and capabilities. This goes to show that even when someone has committed a crime, they can still be regarded in a positive light if they have a certain level of power and respect. Wow, it's pretty amazing that Edward Elric from Fullmetal Alchemist has made it to State Alchemist even though he's done some pretty awful stuff. He's broken the law a few times like murder and stealing, but he's still gotten recognition for his strength and talent as an alchemist. Edward Elric is a remarkable alchemist of extraordinary talent and strength, widely respected and even admired by his peers in spite of the fact that he has broken the laws of alchemy by attempting to bring his dead mother back to the living. It's really impressive that Edward was able to turn his life around after making some mistakes in the past. He's a great example of how no matter what we do, we can always find forgiveness and a new direction if we put in the work and make an effort to redeem ourselves. His story of redemption is a testament to his character and a reminder that even in the face of the greatest of mistakes, everyone has the potential to turn their life around and make a positive change. It is a lesson that speaks to the hearts of many, and one that will stay with people long into the future, continuing to be passed down through generations as a source of inspiration and hope. The bad parts of Lucy from Elfen Lied are pretty hard to ignore. She's killed countless people, destroyed entire cities, and caused so much pain and suffering. She's caused some of the most cruel and immoral acts that has ever been witnessed, leaving a huge mess that seems almost impossible to fix. Innocent people have been hurt, and some crimes have also been committed because of her. It is impossible to ignore the truth of the situation and how much damage she has caused. But even after all of these terrible things, Lucy has still managed to find a way to fix the mistakes of her past, and in the end, she was able to get accepted and forgiven by the people around her. The message of never giving up hope, no matter what we have done in the past, we can still work hard and strive to make things better. That we can still find forgiveness and get a second chance at life. No matter how bad things have been, it's never too late to start over and make things right. It's a lesson to the viewers that even though we cannot undo the past, we can still take steps forward towards a better future. We can still find redemption no matter how dark our past may be. Overall, it's telling us we can still find forgiveness and get a second chance at life. Hashtag inspirational. At first, Rollo from Code Geass seemed like he wouldn't be much of a problem for our Emperor Lelouch, but his actions later in the series were pretty clear to us that he's not all that innocent. He's killed unarmed civilians, betrayed his own brother, and caused unimaginable grief and suffering. He is a cold and calculating assassin known for his lack of remorse and emotion. He is a dangerous individual whose actions have had serious consequences for those around him. He has been deemed a criminal and a traitor by many, yet he still seeks redemption for his past wrongdoings. It is true that Rollo has done some questionable things, but he still managed to find a way to make up for them. Despite the fact that he has been labeled as an enemy of justice and a symbol of evil, he still found allies and a family to help him in his journey to redemption. He has become a powerful ally to Lelouch, even helping him in his quest to overthrow the Britannian Empire. He has also found a new family with the Order of the Black Knights, and they have been willing to forgive him for his past and accept him as one of their own. This is a testament to Rollo's ability to persevere and strive for something better, even in the face of great adversity. Rollo's story shows that even if we have done something wrong, we can still find forgiveness and a new path if we are willing to make a genuine effort to be better. Hisoka from Hunter x Hunter is a powerful and intimidating figure. Feared for his strength and cruelty, he's killed innocent people and has no qualms about using his immense power to get what he wants. Although Hisoka has power and respect from his peers, Hisoka is still viewed with mistrust and suspicion, a reflect of his immoral actions. It's true that Hisoka is a powerful and talented fighter, but his actions are still considered unforgivable. He's done some pretty heinous things and has caused a lot of pain and suffering. It's impossible to ignore the truth of his past and the terrible things he's done. His actions have been condemned by many and deemed to be inexcusable. Even people who have known him for a long time can't seem to wrap their heads around why he would do such horrifying things. Hisoka's story is proof that no matter how powerful someone may be, they must still answer to their crimes and be held accountable. No matter what kind of strength and capabilities they may have, they can still be labeled as a criminal and be seen as unforgivable if they have committed a crime. This also means that even the mightiest of individuals can be brought down and must face the consequences of their own actions. We must all strive to live with integrity and respect for others, lest we fall prey to the same fate as Hisoka. Louise from The Familiar of Zero definitely deserves a mention when it comes to characters who have done some pretty questionable things. Although she's normally a sweet and cheerful girl, she has a penchant for using her powerful magic in the wrong ways. She has been known to use her magic recklessly and without regard for anyone's safety, often resulting in destruction and mayhem, thus earning her label as a dangerous individual who should never be trusted. Despite her dangerous nature though, Louise still manages to find a way to redeem herself. She eventually comes to understand the importance of using her magic responsibly and even helps to save the kingdom on multiple occasions. This proves that even Louise, who has done some pretty immoral things, has the potential to be forgiven and find redemption if she puts in the hard work and makes an effort to change. Her story lets us know that no matter what wrongs we have done in the past, we can still take steps to make things right and find a new path if we're willing to put in the work. Then again, Yuno from Mirai Nikki is another interesting case. On one hand, she has done some pretty awful things like murder and kidnapping. She's a dangerous and unpredictable individual who has caused a lot of pain and suffering. On the other hand, she is still capable of love and compassion, which is something that should never be overlooked. Still, with her violent and unstable nature, she still manages to find a way to make up for her past and find redemption, eventually becoming a strong and reliable ally. It's really amazing to see how Yuno has managed to turn her life around and find redemption. When it comes to Koga, we remember him as a strong and powerful character, well known for his prowess in battle, and is also known for being a bit of a playboy, often being seen flirting with the women around him. He's done some criminal things and has earned himself a reputation as someone who should not be easily trusted. Even though he has committed all of these horrible things, Koga still managed to find a way to redeem his past, and in the end he was able to get accepted and forgiven by the people around him. He had found a new family with the group of warriors he'd been traveling with, and they were willing to overlook his transgressions in favor of his strength and capabilities. There's also the Konoha village from Naruto, which you probably did not see coming. It's a powerful village filled with strong and capable warriors, but the village has also had its share of negative moments. They have committed some pretty heinous crimes like assassinations and even the massacre of innocent people, and worst of all, condemned the child of the people who had saved their village from total destruction. It is very difficult to justify these actions, yet the village is still viewed in a positive light. People still look up to them as a source of strength and respect, a testament to their power and capability, forgetting the fact that these people were capable of neglecting a child who didn't know of his sins. That is, if you can in fact call what happened a sin. It is difficult to judge the village as a whole because not everyone took part in the bullying or abuse of one child, but it was rather easy to forget that a lot of people were actually sinners, as not speaking up for an abused child also served as part of the problem. However, thanks to the rise of an unforeseeable hero, the village has changed for the better and no child will be left behind again. No matter how bad things may seem, redemption is always possible. We can always find a new chance at life if we're willing to take the necessary steps and make an effort to do the right thing. Even if we have done terrible things, there is always a way to make up for it and prove that everyone has the potential to be forgiven and find a new path. It is a reminder that no matter how strong we may be, we cannot be truly forgiven until we live with integrity and respect for others. This lesson will be staying with us for a long time, motivating us and giving us hope. And here's the end of this video. Thank you for watching, as that is great support for a small channel like mine. Likes and comments are really appreciated. If you like this one, be sure to check out my other videos and catch up with me on social media. Have a great day and I will see you all next time. Bye!